No, here's the idea that I'd like to offer you. You should never start at a maybe. You should start as a total bullshit. No, whenever I hear something, it's, I saw a ghost in my house last night. People, well, maybe. Well, yeah, maybe not. Right? I mean, if you were to do a scale, right? One to 10. You do a 1 to 10 scale, right? And you want to talk about, this is the 1 to 10 scale of belief, with 5 being, I really don't know, I'm not sure, and 10 being like, metaphysical certainty, absolutely like, 10 to me would be, I exist. Like that would be like, even if I'm in a matrix, I'm still existing, even if I'm deceived by an evil demon, I'm still existing. No matter what, I cannot, that's probably, I cannot almost, I don't know if I'd have to really think about that, if I can imagine some condition for me to actually not exist. Okay. 1 being like, no. Like, no. Most people, when they hear things, they've epistemically habituated themselves to start at maybe. And I'm saying that is a terrible way to go about your life, your epistemic life. Awful! Because then you'd maybe this is true, maybe this guy, came from a tomb or whatever. Oh, come on. Really? You should start here. 1.1. Why? Why? Because you need sufficient evidence to warrant belief to even get to a maybe. Someone says, I saw a ghost in my house. Well, given that, even if they were to show you, Darren Brown has some awesome stuff about old tricks that people use when they think that he makes these apparitions appear. And and he shows these people's response to this apparition appearing, and instead of saying, wow, man, that's a cool trick, people run out of the building and freak out. Well, they run out of the building and freak out because they haven't started at the base of the scale in the first place. And if you make it a habit of just, if disbelief is your default, and I don't mean radical disbelief, but I mean kind of a skepticism, like, really, show me, you would be, look, ghosts are an extraordinary claim. People rising from the dead, extraordinary. All these things are extraordinary claims. In order to get to the fact that I don't know, you would need sufficient evidence to even push you in that direction in the first place. And that's why you have to be leery when you hear some people who take the absolute most insanely remote possibility, like Gary Habermas, and they turn it into a likelihood.